Greetings and happy spring. The unicorn is out of hibernation. I hope that you're in a beautiful place. If you don't have the capacity to be without, then I hope that you find the power to create that peace within, because that is the only space you truly have control over. Today we'll be doing a reading for Divine Masculine. So let's get started. Nine cards. So Divine Masculine, when I was clearing the cards, the first deck that asked to be pulled was the Manifestation of Prosperity, the Buddha deck. So we're going to pull you 3 cards from this deck. We'll see what other cards decide they're going to come out today. First card, Guidance. Insight. Capacity to love. So, just looking at your Buddha cards, you, Divine Masculine, you're really in a space where you are renewing yourself, starting in a new direction. The general energy of Divine Masculine kind of feels like there's a part of your divinity that has been waking up over the past few seasons, and this season will definitely see a growth for you in an area of your life. It feels like y'all are breaking barriers and expectations and limitations that have been put on y'all, and that's going to take definitely some guidance. 33 simplifies to 6, so we're dealing with some cyclical barriers, some cyclical expectations. Overhaul, I feel like the perspective on what it means to be Divine Masculine, what it means to be a man, what it means to represent that masculine energy is transitioning and changing on a cultural level, and I think it's a beautiful thing. For so long, y'all have been so limited by the expectations of society when it comes to what it looks like to be a man, that it's beautiful that y'all are actually like challenging that perspective. So kudos to y'all. Insight. But as you're challenging those perspectives, because a lot of directions that you're going in are new areas. Y'all are kind of like the pioneers in these areas of subtle revolution. It's definitely going to take some insight. So definitely spending that time with your divine creator, spending that time with God, spending that time with your higher self, however you see that energy will keep you balanced and focused on your journey. And then also your capacity to love. 34 simplifies to 7, which is a breaking of a cycle. Again, another area that I feel like Divine Masculine in general is growing and expanding in is the capacity to love, which always is going to start with self, right? Once you love yourself, once you have a deeper understanding of who you are as a divine being, there's nothing anybody else can say to you. There's no expectations that someone can place on your life. There's no limiting belief that you're willing to subscribe to unless it is something that you believe in your heart and soul to be true for you. You know what I'm saying? So loving yourself is always going to be the compass that you need to guide you through life. So check in with your higher powers. Check in with the ancestors that are leading you. Check in with your insight when you feel that you are off of the path that you're striving for, or if you don't even know what path you are striving for. Check in with your insight. You always know the answer. It's just our subconscious and programming that makes us doubt ourselves. And your capacity to love is always going to expand as you expand your capacity to love. Your capacity to love others is always going to expand when you expand your capacity to love yourself, okay? So let's do the Afro Tarot deck. And the Cycle deck is asking to be pulled, so we'll pull from the Cycle deck next. Okay, 3 cards flying out. We have Son of Pentacles, beautiful. Ace of Cups, abundance. And we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. I'll show you that card. But it's in reverse. It's definitely feeling like make sure you watch your coins because your coin's about to overflow. But this Seven of Swords, I want to check in on that because that feels like some external energy, possibly a hater or two. So let's check in on that. You are having a mental challenges and with accepting what is. Break free from old habits by overcoming mental blocks that keep you from believing something that ultimately is not true. You can escape from the truth. So that definitely resonates with your first three cards. Son of Pentacles. It kind of feels like guard close to you what's important to you, because things are shifting, but make sure that you are not holding on to things that no longer serve you, right? Again, these subtle revolutions that y'all are making, these subtle changes that y'all are making and redefining what divine masculine is absolutely going to be an internal battle, because it's really, at the end of the day, constructs and beliefs that you've adopted that no longer serve you. So make sure that what you're holding is actually something that is going to be useful to you, because your cup is definitely running over, right? Your coins is blessed, son. But your coins is definitely tied in with what you believe. So definitely tap into that. And then let's see, cycles, and then we'll just see what the 9 cards. And so spiritual, financial, physical. Okay, dang. 10 of Cups. This card always looks like a party to me. It's a party. It's a party. I feel like it's a DJ over there in the back that we can't see, and they just kind of like busting it down at the river. But that's just me. 10 of Cups. 10 of Disc. All right, 10s, time to get in. 1 in Spirit. And the Tower card. Electrified. Ooh, electrified moon. The eyes in this card are definitely supercharged. If you can see, it's kind of like it's so much energy coming from the person sitting on this tower. And a lot of times the Tower card comes up, and it's kind of like this breakdown, build up energy. But this Tower card kind of feels like you've kind of climbed to the top, and you've tapped into your Super Saiyan powers. The lightning has hit you, and you're kind of like able to see as clear as day what needs to be going on. And 9, so this is like 9 is a number of completion, just like 7 is. But 9 kind of almost has a more finite. Oh, that was high as shit. Excuse me. A more finite feeling to it than 7 does, of course. So we're looking at the numbers. You in spirit, 10, 16, 7. So we got that 7 that cycles again. So if we're looking at everything all together, your ancestors, your higher being is the one that's going to lead you through this path. So go and seek that inner guidance within to get you through, shuffling through the things you need to hold on to and the things you need to let go of. And a lot of times we don't realize this, but the reason that we haven't received what we've been asking for is because our hands are too full, right? And so when we let go of things that are no longer serving us, it allows things that we desire to be placed in our hand. And you have a lot of abundance, a lot of but it doesn't just feel like, I don't want you to just get caught up on financial abundance, because that's not what it feels like here. It feels like an abundance of you coming through, like it feels like this aspect of you that's really like being born, being birthed, being sprouted in this season has been waiting to come up for a while. It's been suppressed for a while. It's been an energy that you've been wanting to express to the world for a while, and it's ready to overflow. But we need you to let go of some of that other stuff that you don't need no more, okay? And it feels like, oh, I didn't even notice that. Both of these cards, right, there is a central focus. Like they're all focusing on the same goal, the same aspect. Is this feels like a celebration, right? A renewing of strength, a renewing of life. We got the water in there, you know what I'm saying? This feels like some type of ritual that's happening, but it's a collective ritual, okay? And this one, if you notice, there's a baby being born right here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a baby being born right here, but this baby is being like brought into a certain type of energy. Everybody is shielding this child that's being born, this new energy that's being born. The community is shielding it, right, from the external world. So it's this feeling of like this work that you're doing, this energy that you're bringing up is not just for you. It's y'all are bringing this up for the collective, right? And as this new energy is being born, this new life is coming through you, in a way. Don't get so caught up on the baby being born, but so much that the energy being recreated and born through you, in this spring. You're gonna have a support system for it. You're gonna have people that resonate with the energy that you're bringing up as well. So don't feel like you're gonna have to be the black sheep of the divine masculine revolution. That's not it. This is definitely something that is a shared evolution. This is definitely something that is going to be felt and strived for by multiple energies, and it's gonna put you in a space, like when you fully like sit in it, right? It's gonna put you in a space where people who may at one time weren't looking up to you for leadership now start looking at you for guidance. Now start looking at you. You're gonna transition from the village idiot to the village shaman, with the acceptance of this new energy in some aspect of your life. So I hope that made sense to you. I hope that resonated with you in a way that you needed. If you are interested in getting a personal reading from me to see what's going on with your personal energy, please feel free to inbox me to make an appointment. I am now accepting new clients. Like I said, I'm in hibernation, and I apologize for the people who reached out to me in the fall and winter. However, fall and winter is my time. But this looks like nothing but good energy, nothing but good vibes for you, but definitely a lot of internal work. But you are well equipped to do it, and you're not doing it by yourself. So go into this with passion and not fear. Go into this understanding that the plan has already been worked out for you, and you're just stepping into it, and you're just walking the walk, you know what I'm saying, of the path that's already been laid out for you. So talk to you soon, divine masculine, and I hope you have a beautiful day, love. Peace.